Yo, what is up everyone? Bullets Gaming here today, and today we're going to be playing some more Greenville, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best grinding methods in Greenville. Whether this be AFK or not, I will be showing you guys the best grinding methods in Greenville, and how to make millions of dollars very, very quickly. So obviously, I have, well, currently only 114,000, but we all know, I'm assuming, that I have three hypercars and then probably millions of dollars more in cars. Last time I calculated it, it came out to like 10 million, I think, almost. I do have a lot of money in cars, obviously, and you guys may be wondering how I made all this money and what are the best ways to make money like this. So, I won't be showing you guys the way I made all this money because the way I made all this money was very, very inefficient. But I will be showing you guys other ways that I've found to make about as much money as me in way less time. So first off, we're gonna start here at the roadmap dealership. So first things first, you want to make sure you're on a server with a relatively low number of cars. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 over here. So something like that would be nice. Now, I will say that the servers like this are harder to find, especially in public servers. So if at all possible, try to do a private server. And what you want to do is you want to get probably something like 2 to 3 cars here. And what you want to do is once you have like 2 to 3 cars here, you want to go to a certain car that is probably pretty easy to remember. So this is going to be an AFK grind strategy here. So what you first off actually want to do is you want to go find the roadmap dealership worker here. You're going to come over to here, and then you're going to find wherever this guy goes to. So let's say, or let's see where he's going to. He's going to this car right here. Okay. So he's coming over to this car, right? So what we can do here is obviously remember this stuff. So crossroad, and red 2. So we're gonna remember crossroad and red 2 here because well, red 2 more of because it's only got one trim. And the car also you guys want to remember. You guys just need to remember the trim, the rims, and then the paint color. So yeah, so we're gonna come over to here. And then what you're going to want to do is you're also going to want to have tiny task recording, which I will show you guys a version of this in a bit. So we were at the location, crossroad, and then Pearl, or red line to Pearl. There we go. So now let me go to show you guys with tiny task here. So let me pull up tiny task right here. So let's see where the AI is going first. Okay. So what you want to do is you most likely just want to record walking to the car. Now, you got to make sure this is pretty perfect, because if you do not, this will most likely be messed up. So what you actually, better idea. This will go with the second strategy here. So, obviously, he's all the way over here. So what you want to do is you want to come over to the guy over here and have Tiny Task not recording yet. So, you want to come over to here. So he's at the Christless Champion, LX, Steelies with 10, Clearwater Blue. You're going to want to click OK. And then you're going to want to click the right Alt, which is right next to your space bar. You want to come down here to the Christless Champion, LX, I don't remember, Steelies with 10, I think hubcaps. Whatever. So you're going to want to make sure all the trim stuff's the same. I'm not checking if it's the same. So yeah, there you go. So now he's going to go all the way back to the dealer, right? But that's where you want to have tiny task recording. Not when he's going back to the dealer, but when you come over here and you click OK. So you're going to want to probably do something like this. So let's see. When he gets back over there, we'll start it, actually. So what you probably want to do is when the AI spawns back again, I should probably go to a better car for this, actually. But, yeah, because he's going over there. So what you can do is you can wait. Let's say the guy's coming over here. So what you want to do is you want to slow walk all the way over here, and you want to count how long that's going to take. Then you're going to want to open Tiny Task. You're going to want to hit record, and then you're going to want to wait that long, plus maybe 5 seconds. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stop recording. You're going to want to come over to the prefs, continuous playback, and then if you really want to, so that you can do this, although this really won't work for other cars, you could press save, and you can open it again later. Now what you want to do is, let's say the guy's over here, right? So you want to also record you clicking OK, clicking the Alt, and then offering the car. So you want to remember to do all that. Now, just in case the guy doesn't come over here, you also want to record the part where you can respawn the whatever they're called. Yeah, whatever. The AI, that's what it is. So you can respawn the AI, or you can turn off the AI. So if I can find this, um, NPCs. Here we go. So if you click that, you also want to record you clicking this, because sometimes if you're in a server like this, you won't always get the AI or whatever to come over to here. Like, see, now he's going over there. So let's say I had it recorded and it was like 30 seconds. So let's say he's just now getting over here. But I click OK, and OK is always going to be in the same spot. So you want to make sure that you're always clicking like the middle just in case. But it should always be in the same spot. Then you're going to want to come over to here. And since you're always going to be at this car, you don't want to mess with any of this. You just want to click offer. So make sure you don't mess with any of that. Make sure you've already been to the car once. And then the person should go back. And then instead of making them go all the way back, you could just do that, do that. But then the only problem with that is you're gonna have to add probably 10 seconds or more to definitely to this, because now you have to wait for them to walk all the way back over here. So once you click this, you're gonna want to obviously stop recording. Once the AI respawns, you're gonna want to stop recording. Then your mouse, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to move your mouse over to here, so you can wait for the AI to come back to use this. And then you're going to want to put your mouse over here just for where the OK button would be. Click the OK button and replay that. So I know that might not make too much sense to you guys, and so I'm going to go hopefully over to another car and we're going to do this. I'm not going to do exactly everything I said because that's going to take too long. But let's come over to here. So let's see. Let's respawn the NPC, see if we can get it to come over here. So let's see. We're over here. By the way, ignore the lag. I actually have no idea why this lag is being caused. So yeah, this guy wants to come over here. We'll come over to here. All right. So what you're gonna want to do is probably have it recording. So you're gonna have your recording hotkey. You're gonna click record here. Then you're gonna wait about, let's go, maybe 15 to 20 seconds. I'm not gonna actually wait that long. So then you're gonna click OK. Then you're gonna come over to here, and if this was this car, you would not want to switch any of this. You would just want to move your mouse from the OK button over to here. And then just in case, you would want to click this, this again, and then you'd want to wait the same amount of time for them to come back over to here. Now this is where you would wait, and then you would move your mouse over to the OK button if they were to come back, which they're not coming back. So this kind of is also based on luck. You have to get them to come back to the car twice, and then you stop recording. So obviously, I'm not going to use that recording at all, so I'm going to just close out Tiny Task for now. But that is how that goes. I know that may not make too much sense, but try to understand it as best as you can, because it really isn't too hard, and it definitely can be a moneymaker. Now, if you really, really can't understand that, then the next best thing to do is number 2. So, obviously, as you guys just saw, I can click this to get the car to pop up. So what you want to do is, if you want to spawn the AI, and then you want to come to the car that the AI is at, and then you're going to go remember, of course, the stuff for the car. So let's see, this car is Sport 4D, so I'll just remember Sport, and Black, and then you're going to want to click this. You're going to want to remember the car, obviously. So Sport 4D, then you're going to want to, Sport, and then Black, and then there we go, we offer the car. So now we're making $950 each time. So now the NPC is gone, I guess. So I think, yeah, he respawned. Okay. So now he's respawned, and now you can go follow him again, do the same thing over and over. Now this is really quick, and what you can also do is if you really don't want to wait for the guy to come back to the same car, which the other thing about this too is you want to find a car that the AI seems to really like. Like the AI seems to really like this car. I said that and he's just walking past it. But he seems to really like this car, as I've seen him go to this car more than I've seen him go to any other car. So definitely, maybe wait by the car that you see there being a trend at. And if the AI spawns and doesn't go right to your car where you can tell, then you just want to reset that until the AI um, comes to the car that you want. And this can be your way of grinding. Now, if you really don't want to just wait for the car to, or the AI to come all the way to the same car that you had, you can get in a car and you could go follow the AI and then just follow the AI every time. So that is how that can work. Now, that's not really the only way you can grind. The next way to grind is non-interactable jobs, which would be a lot easier for AFK grinding here. But before we get to that, let's go to the last job, not really job, but part where you actually have to really be there. So this part involves a car, and you can't AFK grind this at all, because you need to be refilling gas. You might be able to AFK grind it if you have a lot of cars, and you just can be like, okay, have it go down the list of cars or whatever. That would really take a long time, and I'm not going to explain that because I don't even know how you do that. But what you want to do is you want to be here, set it to 55 miles per hour, and you can be grinding back and forth while you're also playing another game, talking with friends, doing whatever. All you need to do is just make sure that you stay in the same general lane and whatever. So you could have another little, like, tab over here, and you could be, like, talking with friends or playing another game with friends, whatever, while you're controlling the car every now and then when you need to. So this is a really good grinding strategy if you can be there. Now, if you can't be there, the next grinding strategy will be AFK grinding. So if we come over to any building that has an interior and a room where you cannot get out, or a big room like the dealership, which I showed you guys in last time, then you guys can just come over to here. You could use Tiny Task again, and then you could record yourself going back and forth like this, and jumping, maybe doing a couple things, especially if there's chairs and where you're doing this, because you don't want to get stuck in the chairs. And then you're also going to want to make sure that you have your mouse moving around and clicking, because if you don't, then you're going to get kicked after 20 minutes, because it's going to say you have not been doing anything for 20 minutes. We know you're not there. So you want to do that. Now, this job has made me and others tons of money, especially if you're grinding it overnight for 12 hours. You get 650 every 5 minutes. So you can do that for 12 hours. You guys can definitely make a lot by just going back and forth like this. Also, do remember, when you are driving, doing the driving out here, you do want to make sure that you are also in a job. It doesn't have to be Allen Insurance, it could be any of the jobs in gray. You want to make sure you have a job like that, so you're also getting $650 every 5 minutes. Now, the not really next grinding strategy, but the next money maker you can really get is just joining the game every day. When you guys do join the game, you guys do get a daily reward, which sometimes can be money or drive to earn rewards or interactable drop rewards. Now, these give you extra money for driving or working, or even just extra money by just logging in. And these really can make you a lot of money, especially if you're doing it a lot over time. Even though it may not seem like too much money, over time it does start to build up, and it really can make you a lot of money. So those are really the best grinding strategies, or to make money in this game. With the roadmap dealership being the best grinding strategy. Now, I didn't show you guys like if you're there, the non-AFK version of the dealership very well, but pretty much all you do is, of course, what I just said. You wait, you could just use a car or whatever. But with that, it's the best paying job, so you want to just do it with that. That's what I mean. So you don't want to pick another job other than the roadmap dealership job if you're doing an interactable job, because the roadmap dealership job is the best job So you really do want to pick the roadmap dealership job if at all possible. But yeah, those are the best grinding strategies in Greenville. So yeah, if this video did help you out, or if you guys did enjoy today's video, then please leave a like and subscribe. It does help me out. And don't forget to join my Discord down below, so you know when I post new videos like this one. That everyone, have a great day, and I'll see you guys again next time. Goodbye.